Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on December 16th, 2022 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Pangun Langai Tegirim Sri Gurum Dhinatarinam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hari Om Tat Sat.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Today we will continue with the compilation of the Sri Krishna Chaitanya book. Today's chapter is entitled The Temple of Raghav Pandit, Eternal Residence of Lord Chaitanya. Under the section, The Meeting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Raghunath Das. Sri Chaitanya
Swami.
Go Swami, sorry. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 6.101.
সন্ধ্যায় রাঘব মন্দিরে কীর্তন। প্রভু বিশ্রাম কইলা যদি দিন শেষ হইল, রাঘব মন্দিরে তবে কীর্তন আরম্ভিল।
Nityananda Prabhu rested for the day, and when the day ended, he went to the temple of Raghav Pandit and began congregational chanting of the holy name of the Lord.
Lord Nityananda took the blessing to follow the order of Lord Chaitanya.
So Lord Nityananda took the blessing to follow the order of Lord Chaitanya
To spread the Harinam Sankirtan in Bengal.
to spread Harinam Sankirtan in Bengal,
Which was not completed by Lord Chaitanya.
which was not completed by Lord Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 6.102.
কীর্তনে নিত্যানন্দের নর্তন, ভক্ত সব নাচাইয়া নিত্যানন্দ রায়, শেষে নৃত্য করে প্রেমে জগত ভাষায়।
Lord Nityananda Prabhu first influenced all the devotees to dance, and finally he himself began dancing, thus inundating the entire world in ecstatic love.
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, whenever Lord Nityananda dances, he's there.
Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, whenever Lord Nityananda dances, he is there.
Because it's such a wonderful thing, he doesn't want to miss it.
Because it's such a wonderful thing that he doesn't want to miss it.
Hari Bol.
Haribo!
Nityananda Prabhu.
Mala from Lord Nitai. Haribo. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 6.103.
মহাপ্রভুর নিত্যানন্দ নিত্য দর্শন, মহাপ্রভু তার নিত্য করেন দর্শন, সবে নিত্যানন্দ দেখে না দেখে অন্যজন।
Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was observing the dancing of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. Nityananda Prabhu could see this, but the others could not.
Lord Nityananda, being a Supreme Personality Godhead himself,
Lord Nityananda, being the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself,
he could see Lord Chaitanya.
he could see Lord Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya-lila 6.104.
মহাপ্রভুর নর্তনী অনুপম, নিত্যানন্দ নর্তনের একমাত্র তুলনা। নিত্যানন্দের নৃত্য যেন তাহার নর্তনে, উপমা দিবার নাহি এ তিন ভুবনে।
The dancing of Lord Nityananda Prabhu, like the dancing of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, cannot be compared to anything within these three worlds.
The dancing of Nitai and Gaur
The dancing of Nitai and Gaur
are incomparable
are incomparable
with anything in the three worlds.
with anything in the three worlds. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antyalila 6.105.
মহাপ্রভুর নিত্যানন্দ নৃত্য মাধুর্য দর্শন, নৃত্যের মাধুরীকে বা বর্ণিবারে পারে, মহাপ্রভু আইসে সে নৃত্য দেখিবারে।
No one can properly describe the sweetness of Lord Nityananda's dancing. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu personally comes to see it.
Lord Nityananda's dancing is so sweet
Lord Nityananda's dancing is so sweet
that Lord Chaitanya himself comes
that,
to see it.
that Lord Chaitanya himself comes to see it.
It's indescribable.
It is indescribable.
It is so sweet.
It's so sweet. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antyalila 6.105. 106.
নৃত্য হেতু বিশ্রামান্তে নিতাইয়ের গণসহ রাঘব গৃহের নৈশ ভোজন, নৃত্য করি প্রভু যাবে বিশ্রাম করিলা, ভোজনের লাগি পণ্ডিত নিবেদন কইলা।
After the dancing and after Lord Nityananda had rested, Raghav Pandit submitted his request that the Lord take supper.
Raghav Pandit is always eager to serve Lord Nityananda.
Raghav Pandit is always eager to serve Lord Nityananda. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antyalila 6.107.
নিতাইয়ের দক্ষিণে প্রভুর ভোজন আসন, ভোজনে বসিলা প্রভু নিজগণ লইয়া, মহাপ্রভু আসন ডাইনে পাতিয়া।
Lord Nityananda Prabhu sat down for supper with his personal associates and made a seating place on his right side for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antyalila 6.108.
মহাপ্রভুর তাহাতে উপবেশন দর্শনে রাঘবের হর্ষ, মহাপ্রভু আশিসে আসনে বসিল, দেখি রাঘবের মনে আনন্দ বাড়িল।
Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came there and sat down at his place. Seeing this, Raghav Pandit felt increasing happiness.
Raghav Pandit could see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting.
So Raghav Pandit could see Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sitting.
And this increased his spiritual bliss.
And this increased his spiritual bliss. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Antyalila 6.109.
সর্বাগ্রে প্রভুদয়ের পশ্চাৎ ভক্তগণে প্রসাদ সেবন, দুই ভাই আগে প্রসাদ আনিয়া ধরিলা, সকল বৈষ্ণবে পিছে পরিবেশন কইলা।
Raghav Pandit brought the prasadam before the two brothers and thereafter distributed prasadam to all the other Vaishnavas.
Raghav Pandit was following etiquette.
So Raghav Pandit was following etiquette.
He was serving the Gaur first,
He was serving Nitai and Gaur first,
and then the other Vaishnavas after.
and the other Vaishnavas after. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.110.
রাঘবের গৃহে প্রসাদ বৈচিত্র্য বর্ণন নানা প্রকার পিঠা পায়ে সে দিব্য শাল্য অন্ন অমৃত নিন্দয়ে হইছে বিবিধ ব্যঞ্জন
There were varieties of cakes, sweet rice, and fine cooked rice that surpassed the taste of nectar. There were also varieties of vegetables.
Raghav Pandit was a very expert cook,
Raghav Pandit was a very expert cook.
along with his sister Damayanti Devi.
Along with his sister Damayanti Devi.
In a short time, they could prepare a large amount of prasadam.
In a short time, they can prepare a large amount of prasadam. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.111.
রাঘবের গৃহপ্রস্তুত নৈবেদ্যাদি প্রভুর নিত্য প্রিয় রাঘব ঠাকুরের প্রসাদ অমৃতের সার মহাপ্রভু যাহা খাইতে আইসে বার বার
The food prepared and offered to the deity by Raghav Pandit was like the essence of nectar. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came there again and again to eat such prasadam.
Raghav Pandit had Radha Madan Mohan deities,
Raghav Pandit had Radha Madan Mohan deities,
and then he would offer a bhoga to these deities,
and he would offer the bhoga to these deities,
and it's like nectar.
and it's like nectar.
Lord Chaitanya would come there to take their prasadam.
And Lord Chaitanya would come there to take their prasadam. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.112.
মহাপ্রভুর নিমিত্ত প্রত্যাহ পৃথক ভোগ ও প্রভুর তদ্ভজন পাক করি রাঘব যাবে ভোগ লাগায় মহাপ্রভু লাগি ভোগ পৃথক বাড়ায়
When Raghav Pandit offered the food to the deity after cooking, he would make a separate offering for Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Raghav Pandit would offer separately to Lord Chaitanya.
Raghav Pandit would offer separately to Lord Chaitanya.
So thus he was doing regular deity worship for Lord Chaitanya.
Thus he was doing regular deity worship for Lord Chaitanya. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 16.113.
প্রতিদিন মহাপ্রভু করেন ভোজন মধ্যে মধ্যে প্রভু তারে দেন দর্শন
Every day Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would eat at the house of Raghav Pandit. Sometimes he would give Raghav Pandit the opportunity to see him.
This was a special mercy.
This was a special mercy.
Lord Chaitanya revealed his presence to Raghav Pandit,
That Lord Chaitanya revealed his presence to Raghav Pandit,
accepting his offering of prasadam.
accepting his offering of prasadam. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.114.
রাঘব কর্তৃক প্রভুদয়ের ভোজন সম্পাদন দুই ভাইরে রাঘব আনি পরিবেশে যত্ন করি খাওয়ায় না রহে অবশেষে
Raghav Pandit would bring and distribute prasadam to the two brothers, feeding them with great attention. They ate everything, and therefore there were no remnants left.
This shows how wonderful was the offering of Raghav Pandit,
This shows how wonderful was the offering of Raghav Pandit,
that the two brothers left no remnants.
that the two brothers left no remnants. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.115.
প্রভুদয়ের নিঃশেষে বহুবিধি বিচিত্র প্রসাদ সেবন কত উপহার আনে হেন নাহি জানি, রাঘবের ঘরে রান্ধে রাধা ঠাকুরানী।
Hari Bol. He brought so many presentations that no one could know them perfectly. Indeed, it was a fact that the Supreme Mother, Radharani, personally cooked in the house of Raghav Pandit.
Radharani had a special blessing from the Rasa Muni
So Radharani had a special blessing from Durvasa Muni
that everything she cooked would be like nectar.
that everything she cooked would be like nectar.
So she was cooking in the house of Raghav Pandit.
So she was cooking in the house of Raghav Pandit.
Somehow in the festival of New Panihati Dham,
Somehow in the festival of New Panihati Dham,
I'd always tell the devotees that that Radharani is preparing the prasana, the bhoga. We are just her assistants.
I always tell the devotees Radharani is preparing the bhoga and we are just her assistants.
This verse has confirmed that.
This verse had confirmed that. Jai Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.116.
রাঘব গৃহে স্বয়ং শ্রী রাধিকার কৃষ্ণার্থে অমৃত নিন্দি অন্ন রন্ধন, দুর্বাসার ঠাঁইতে হো পাইয়াছেন বর, অমৃত হইতে পাক তার অধিক মধু।
Srimati Radharani received from Durvasa Muni the benediction that whatever she cooked would be sweeter than nectar. That is the special feature of her cooking. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.117.
প্রভুদ্বয়ের তদ অন্নভোজনে আনন্দ, সুগন্ধি সুন্দর প্রসাদ মাধুর্যের সার, দুই ভাই তাহা খাইয়া সন্তোষ অপার।
Aromatic and pleasing to see, the food was the essence of all sweetness. Thus, the two brothers, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu, ate with great satisfaction.
Remembering that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is at this time presently physically in South India.
Remembering that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at this time presently he is in South India, physically in South India,
and that he has come here to take Raghav Pandit's prasadam and see Lord Nityananda's dancing.
and that he had came here to take Raghav Pandit's prasadam and to see Lord Nityananda's dancing.
Actually, only very fortunate people could see him.
Actually, only very fortunate people could see him.
Otherwise, he was invisible to most of the people.
Otherwise, he was invisible to most of the people. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.118.
সকল ভক্তের উপবেশন, রঘুনাথকে ভোজনার্থে অনুরোধ, রঘুনাথের পশ্চাৎ উপবেশন অঙ্গীকার। ভজনে বসিতে রঘুনাথে কহে সর্বজন, পণ্ডিত কহে ইহ পাছে করিবে ভোজন।
All the devotees present requested Raghunath Das to sit down and take prasadam, but Raghav Pandit told them he will take prasadam later.
Everyone wanted to give Raghunath Das mercy.
So everyone wanted to give Raghunath Das the mercy.
But Raghunath Pandit said he will take prasad later.
But Raghav Pandit said that he would take the prasad later.
So what is the special meaning of this?
So what is the special meaning of this?
We'll soon find out.
We'll soon find out. Hari Bol. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.119.
ভক্তগণের আখণ্ড ভোজন ও আচমন। ভক্তগণ আখণ্ড ভরিয়া করিল ভোজন, হরি ধ্বনি
হরি হরি
উঠি কইলা আচমন।
All the devotees took prasadam, filling themselves to the brim. Thereafter, chanting the holy name of Hari, they stood up and washed their hands and mouths.
The word used here is akhanda bhojan.
The word used here is akhanda bhojan.
It means prasadam up to the neck.
It means prasadam up to the neck.
Prabhupada translated to the brim.
Prabhupada translated to the brim. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.120.
আচমন আনতে প্রভুদয়ের মালা চন্দন পরিধান, ভোজন করি দুই ভাই কইলা আচমন, রাঘবাণী পরাইলা মালা চন্দন।
After eating, the two brothers washed their hands and mouths. Then Raghav Pandit brought flower garlands and sandalwood pulp and decorated them.
So much bliss is tasted by the simple description of Nitai Gaur taking prasadam.
So much bliss is tasted just by the simple description of Nitai Gaur taking prasadam. Hari Bol. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.121.
প্রভুদয়ের তাম্বুল ভোজন সকলের অবশেষ প্রাপ্তি, বীরা খাওয়াইলা কইলা চরণ বন্দন, ভক্তগণে দিলা বীরা মাল্য চন্দন।
Raghav Pandit offered them betel nuts and worshipped their lotus feet. He also distributed betel nuts, flower garlands, and sandalwood pulp to the devotees.
Raghav Pandit was very respectful to all the devotees,
So Raghav Pandit was very respectful to all the devotees,
offering them pranams, obeisances, and raised gifts.
offering them pranams, obeisances, and various gifts. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.122.
স্নেহ কৃপাময় রাঘবের রঘুনাথকে প্রভুদয়ের উচ্ছিষ্ট পাত্র দান, রাঘবের কৃপা রঘুনাথের উপরে, দুই ভাইয়ের অবশিষ্ট পাত্র দিলা তারে।
Raghav Pandit, being very merciful toward Raghunath Das, offered him the dishes with the remnants of food left by the two brothers.
So here you see why Raghunath Das was given prasad at the end.
So here we see why Raghunath Das was given prasadam at the end.
He was giving the remnants of Nitai Gaur,
He was giving the remnants of Nitai Gaur.
Haribol.
Haribol! Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.123.
প্রভুর উচ্ছিষ্ট সেবনেই রঘুনাথের গৃহত্যাগ সামর্থ্য, কহিলা চৈতন্য গোসাই করিয়াছেন ভোজন, তার শেষ পাইলে তোমার খণ্ডিবে বন্ধন।
He said, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has eaten this food. If you take his remnants, you will be released from the bondage of your family.
Since Raghunath Das, who was later one of the 6 Goswamis,
Since Raghunath Das, who was later one of the 6 Goswamis,
he was a very important devotee.
so he was a very important devotee.
So his going to Vrindavan and joining Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was something very important.
So he is going to Vrindavan and joining Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is something very important.
But our general devotees should not think that they have to take the Babaji dress or the sannyas ashram.
So the general devotees, they should not think that they have to take the Babaji dress or the sannyas ashram.
That they should do in consultation with their guru.
That they should do in consultation with their guru.
But they should be responsible in whatever ashram they're in.
But they should be responsible in whatever ashram they are in.
And they should always keep their heart with Lord Krishna.
And they should always keep their heart with Lord Krishna.
That was the instruction of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
That was the instruction of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.124.
ভগবানের অবস্থান ও স্বভাব নির্ণয় ভক্ত চিত্তে ভক্ত গৃহে সদা অবস্থান কভু গুপ্ত কভু ব্যক্ত স্বতন্ত্র ভগবান
The Supreme Personality of Godhead always resides either in the heart or in the home of a devotee. This fact is sometimes hidden and sometimes manifest, for the Supreme Personality of Godhead is fully independent.
How the Lord resides in the heart or in the home of his devotee is mentioned here.
So the Lord either resides in the heart or the home of the devotee is mentioned here. So Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antya Leela 6.125.
প্রভুর বিভূতে সংশয়কারীর বিনাশ সর্বত্র ব্যাপক প্রভু সদা সর্বত্র বাস ইহাতে সংশয় যার সেই যায় নাশ
The Supreme Personality of Godhead is all pervasive and therefore he resides everywhere. Anyone who doubts this will be annihilated.
Actually, saying Lord to his expansion here, Daksai Vishnu,
Actually, the Supreme Lord, through his expansion as Kshiro Dakshai Vishnu,
is present in everyone's heart as Paramatma.
is present in everyone's heart as Paramatma.
He is present in every atom,
He is present in every atom,
every planet,
what's that, Guru Maharaj?
every planet,
Every planet,
and thus the whole universe is operating because of the presence of the Supreme Personality.
thus all the universes are operating because of the presence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
But he is in the heart and home of his devotee
But he is in the heart and the home of his devotee
in a special way.
in a special way. Thus ends the chapter entitled Temple of Raghav Pandit, Eternal Residence of Lord Chaitanya, under the section The Meeting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Raghunath Das Goswami.
Thank you for watching our videos. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.